Take you live to the roads to show you just how bad the busiest holiday travel season is starting off.
Plus, a new bill that could get rid of those annoying robocalls for good. Your Suncoast News starts now.
You're watching ABC 7 News at 6.
Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Jacqueline Matter. Thanks for joining us. Topping our news, millions of people around the country are traveling today to visit their family and friends for Thanksgiving.
Which means a lot of people on the roads. ABC 7's Dwayne Lindo is live tonight near I-75 at the University Parkway exit where there's still some major congestion. Dwayne?
Well, Scott, Jacqueline, like you said, a lot of traffic behind me going northbound, and it's a little crazy because it's the type of traffic that you see in New York, LA, or Chicago. But I gotta tell you, this is the reason why AAA warns motorists to plan ahead and be prepared. Now, I've been on and off the highway since early this afternoon, and it has been a steady stream of cars. Now, quite a few FHP troopers and law enforcement officers across the Suncoast will be stepping up patrols to make sure roads are safe. Now, more than 100 people lost their lives last year during the holiday period, so they're urging motorists to not speed and wear seatbelts. And according to AAA, they anticipate a 5% increase on the roads compared to last year. This is the main reason why you want to leave early and avoid certain areas.
Beyond leaving early, avoid areas, for example, like malls. If you can go around a mall, if you're going, for example, on I-75, if you can maybe go on Lorraine Road instead of I-75, totally missing UTC Mall.
Now, Scott, Jacqueline, I mentioned that there will be a 5% increase on Florida roads. That's a 5% increase from 2.5 million last year. Reporting live in Sarasota County, Dwayne Lindo, your Suncoast News.
All right, Dwayne, thank you. Well, there have also been some concerns with traffic in Manatee County near US 301 and I-75 around the Ellenton outlets. FDOT says drivers are likely finding alternate routes to avoid the construction happening on State Road 64 with the diverging diamond and State Road 70 with a modified diamond project. Because of those projects, US 301 in Ellenton is experiencing more traffic flow than usual. FDOT is also looking into the traffic lights on 301, possibly being out of sync, which could be adding to that congestion.
They're adjusted so that the primary, whichever route has the most amount of traffic, typically gets a little bit longer of a signal. And then those are coordinated with our county or city partners who also have a role in providing signal timings.
As he mentioned, FDOT says they are able to monitor traffic at locations through their cameras at a traffic management center. Coming up tonight at 11, we'll hear from those impacted as the busy holiday season approaches.
And the holiday weather is looking great. If we get a repeat of today, I'll be happy with that. I think a lot of people will. Let's check now with Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan for more on our first alert weather.
Lots of people traveling, coming and going, and you couldn't ask for better weather across most of the U.S. Just California really getting hit hard by some heavy rainfall up to Washington, Oregon as well. But the big story is a lack of snow really over the Northeast. There's not much going on. It's very cold, and that cold air is spilling southward right over New York City. Tomorrow could have some problems with wind, too. We're talking wind chills in the single digits and teens possibly for the Macy's Day Parade with winds, I think, below the threshold for them to cancel it at this point, but we'll see how that plays out. I mentioned the heavy rainfall out west causing problems north of Los Angeles all the way through Washington, and looks like that heavy rain will continue tomorrow. But for us, the rain well down to our south. We're looking pretty good here. A perfect day today, lots of sunshine. Temperatures, we're into the upper 70s as it's expected to be this time of year. We'll have more on our forecast in just a few minutes. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Bob. Well, as coyotes become more and more common in Sarasota, city officials want to prepare you to coexist with them. The city sharing this video recorded in the Sarasota city limits this week and a guide to coexisting with urban coyotes. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission has the guide online, but there are some key points to take away from it. Coyotes rarely pose a threat to people, especially adults. If one does get too close for comfort, you can usually scare it away by making loud noises. Coyotes will, however, go after your small animals, so keep your cats indoors and dogs on a leash. If you have a fenced-in yard, make sure that fence is high enough to keep the coyotes out. Removing coyotes, however, is not an option. They are found throughout the entire state, and they are a key part of our ecosystem.
Florida Senate President Bill Galvano is promising lawmakers will not do anything to block the nearly dozen constitutional amendments that voters approved this month. 11 measures passed dealing with topics ranging from taxes to vaping indoors to casino gambling. Voters also gave the nod to Amendment 4, which will restore the voting rights to most felons who have served their sentences. The amendment is estimated to impact about 1.4 million people in Florida. Galvano says while he didn't support the amendment, he will work to implement it.
People have spoken, and as I look forward to leading the chamber, I want to make sure that we're being true to the intent of the voters. We have to do it right. We're not going to slow walk it, but we have to make sure it's done right and implemented correctly.
The legislature has come under fire in the past for allegations it ignored amendments or approved laws that limited their scope.
Sheriff leading the investigation into Florida's high school massacre now says trained teachers should have access to guns to stop shooters. The Pinellas County Sheriff said he will ask the Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School Public Safety Commission to recommend state law be changed so that teachers can be armed. They would undergo background checks and extensive training. It's a proposal that both the State Teachers Union and PTA oppose. They say more guns on campus will make schools less safe. The state created the commission after the February 14th shooting that left 17 dead.
A new bill filed in the U.S. Senate is proposing a way to possibly end those pesky robocalls. A South Dakota senator and one from Massachusetts are proposing the Telephone Robocall Abuse Criminal Enforcement and Deterrence Act, or TRACED for short. If approved, the companies behind the robocalls could be fined up to $10,000 per call. It would also give regulators more time to find scammers and prosecute those who ignore the law. Can't imagine there'd be much opposition to that. Well, still to come in your Suncoast News tonight, the most common holiday scams you need to be aware of as the busy shopping season approaches.
Plus, can you take mashed potatoes with you on your flight? Well, you can, but there's a catch. We'll have that and much more frequently asked questions to the TSA coming up.
Women have shed their blood in defense of America since the dawn of the Republic.
They didn't have to sign that dotted line. They chose to.
Their sacrifices are profound.
If there was bad guys out there, we'd go out and find them.
And their noble accomplishments largely ignored.
No damn women aboard.
Unsung Heroes, the story of America's female patriots.
She's getting shot at out there.
An inspiring saga of perseverance and triumph.
Sunday at 10 on ABC 7.
Rugs as Art, Sarasota's only area rug superstore.
Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Make your holidays sparkle with style. Browse our amazing showroom, cute collectible cottages, and beautiful Christmas displays. Find the inspiration, selection, and quality you need to deck the halls merry and bright. Christmas Traditions also features the area's largest selection of quality pre-lit Christmas trees, every size, shape, and color, and plenty of decorations to make your home shine for the holidays. Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Visit us on New 301, just a quarter-mile north of University Parkway.
Ready to open up new opportunities as an electrician? Don't do it yourself. Team up with Mr. Sparky instead. We're locally owned and looking for people like you. We offer our electricians great perks that you just won't get going it alone. And whether you're an apprentice, a master electrician, or somewhere in between, we have a spot for you.
Best decision I ever made.
Apply online or call today.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
From the moment she walked in the door, we stopped having to go to the pharmacy. Certain prescriptions, my health plan or the pharmacy wasn't even able to get here. And hospice provided them, and all we had to do was call up, and the next thing they know, there was another, a delivery.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Imagine moving to a new state with your 3 young kids to escape an abusive relationship, only to be taken for every penny you had left.
That's what happened to a young mother who now has nowhere to go and no one to help her. ABC 7's Taylor Torgano is live at the home in the Sarasota Springs neighborhood where this family moved to but can no longer stay. Taylor?
That's right, Scott. Jacqueline. Kylie, who's pretty shaken up about all of this, says she prefers we don't use her last name, but she did tell us her story, escaping from a drug-ridden town in Indiana and an abusive relationship at the hands of her children's father, only to make it all the way here and lose the little bit that she had left.
Without a care in this world, these 3 unsuspecting children don't notice the worry lines and tears on their young mother's face.
It's really hard. First, I thought I was going to go to jail, and but all my kids' birthdays are in December, and I really, wanted to have a good Christmas for them, but now we're stuck. I've literally spent all my money moving into this home.
They started their new life, moving into this home they found for rent on Craigslist. Kylie gave who she thought was the landlord the last $2,400 she had in cash for October and November rent.
I had started trying to get a hold of the landlord to let him know, we're cleaning this, we painted this, whatever, and there was no answer, and he never called me back. But I was just like, I didn't think anything of it until I got a note on my door saying that, we're living in someone's house.
That note left by this man, the real part owner of this house, who tells us he had left it vacant while he and his wife worked through a divorce. When he returned last week,
my key didn't fit. I called my former wife and I said, "Did you change the locks?" "Yeah, but you have the right key." I said, "Yeah, it goes in, but it doesn't work." So I said, "It looks like somebody's living here."
Simon says he was furious and didn't know what to think, so he called the cops.
The Sarasota Sheriff's Department has been marvelous in this. They did the research. They told me she'd been scammed and was the victim. And the deputy said, "Can you go easy on her?" I said, "A single mom with 3 children? You bet."
Kylie and the kids are beyond grateful.
Yeah, I just want to thank Simon and the owner for letting us stay here until we find some place to go.
But she doesn't have many options, and Simon says he'll need to move back in sooner than later.
If it was just me, then I would, go to a homeless shelter or something, but I can't do that with my kids.
Now, it is the season for giving, so if you have a way to help this family, we've put a link to their GoFundMe account on our website. Just visit mysuncoast.com. The Sarasota County Sheriff's Office says this incident is under investigation. I'm reporting live from Purcell Circle. Taylor Torgano, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
All right, Taylor, thank you. Wow, I hate that for that mom.
Well, I have a feeling that the community is going to answer the call for help here.
Really
Yeah,
Simon did a good job right there, helping out too. We're looking good as far as travel goes across the country. This is a look at the airport delays and the trends, and you see a lot of green on that map there, and that would mean low delays, which is a little unusual during this time of year. Usually you get a storm system that can cause all sorts of headaches. There are some delays in San Francisco. and out in California. But here, just nice clear skies for the most part. You can see a few high clouds every once in a while coming in overhead. Beautiful sunset tonight. And it looks like we're going to see a gorgeous day on Thanksgiving. On this Thanksgiving Eve, we're very thankful for that. Things are going to be quite nice. Some wonderful photos sent in. This was right around sunset. Kathleen Brunt from Venice getting that shot. In Turtle Beach, Cindy Desmond, a regular contributor, showing those high cirrus clouds moving in from the Gulf of Mexico. But we're not going to see any rainfall with those clouds. Beautiful Thanksgiving, as I mentioned. Should see a lot of sunshine. Some showers, though, on Saturday. And we'll talk more about that in a little bit. Cooler on Tuesday, too. Another cold front's expected to move through on Monday, which will chill us out for Tuesday and Wednesday. Right now, pretty chilly in Tallahassee, 57 degrees there. Jacksonville at 54, 68 in Orlando, 76 in Miami right now. And temperatures in the upper 60s near the coast. The Gulf water temperature at 74, 71 in Arcadia, same in Wauchula and Avon Park. Lows to start things off on Thursday will be into the mid-50s inland areas, upper 50s close to the water, on the water, right around 60 degrees. And so a few degrees below average expected under mostly fair skies overnight. And it looks as though it will be a little warmer on Friday morning for all you early shoppers. It won't be quite as cool. No rain around. We don't anticipate any rain. Some showers off the coast of Miami now with that old frontal boundary working its way in. The Futurecast showing clear skies overnight. Now, we'll see a little bit of cloudiness, some high cirrus clouds coming in overhead, but no rain here. Some rain along the East Coast possible. On Friday looks good. Some showers again along the East Coast possible, but for us, a partly cloudy day on Friday with no real threat of any significant rainfall. Now we go into Saturday. Saturday, disturbance moves in from the Gulf, and this is the timing of it. Looks like from the European model forecast is showing some showers around 2, 3 o'clock and then moving on to the east. It looks like mainly rain showers, not a lot of thunderstorms. There's a slight chance of that happening. This is 8 o'clock and still showing some rain near Sarasota and Venice. Even into Sunday morning, there's a chance for a few lingering showers in the morning, but Sunday looks to be okay, just some clouds around. And then the cold front comes in late Monday. Right now it's 66 degrees. The humidity is what's so low. It's at 73% with the dew point at 57. The barometer continues to rise. The high today warmed to 78, right where it's supposed to be, 78 degrees. This morning's low was 62. Well, it's cold over the Northeast. It's going to be cold for the Macy's Day Parade tomorrow in New York. Right now, not too bad, but all that Arctic air that you see in Canada is heading that way, and wind chill is expected to be in the teens and maybe single digits there to start the day in New York City. Much warmer in Dallas. And as far as the forecast goes for us, here's what we're looking for boaters tomorrow. Winds will be out of the north, it looks like northeast, and they'll be at 15 knots to start the day, subsiding 5 to 10 in the afternoon. Seas running 2 to 3 feet with a moderate chop. And then the extended forecast calling for great weather Thursday, Friday, same showers on Saturday. Better on Sunday, and temperatures staying warm, and then cooler temperatures move in on Tuesday and Wednesday. Scott?
Thank you, Bob. Some breaking news out of Palmetto at this hour where a shooting has taken place. We have crews on the scene there now gathering more information, but this is what we know so far. One person has been shot. The other is suffering from a head injury after an apparent argument between neighbors. This is in the Country Lake Village in Palmetto. Both those injured have been taken to area hospitals for treatment. Neighbors say the dispute may have been over the location of an air conditioner. Investigators, as you see, are still there on the scene looking into what happened. We'll have more on the story coming up in our evening newscasts. This holiday season will be a busy one, as announced this week. TSA is expecting more than 25 million travelers. And here's what they want you to know before stepping into the airport. Foods, anything creamy like gravy, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, and the like must follow the 311 liquids rule. That means, like your shampoos and conditioners, they also have to fit in travel size containers that are 3.4 ounces and then put in a clear Ziploc bag. Just a little container of gravy, you know, to get you through. Solid foods like dry stuffing, fresh cranberries, and turkey can go in your carry-on bag, or you can check them. Now, TSA also reminding travelers to have a valid ID. If you lose yours while skiing in Aspen or kayaking here on the Suncoast, you may still be allowed to fly. You'll just have to complete an identity verification process through TSA, so get to the airport early if you do.
TSA says they also get asked about traveling with medicine. Over-the-counter prescription medications are allowed through checkpoints, and liquid medications are exempt from the typical liquid rule in carry-on bags. More importantly, TSA wants to remind you to get there with plenty of time to make sure to plan for those delays at the parking lot, check-in, and security checkpoints. Well, Thanksgiving marks the start of the holiday season, and it's when Venice begins the countdown to its annual holiday parade. There's now just 3 days left until the entire city of Venice makes its way downtown to watch the 43rd annual Venice Holiday Parade. And tonight, those who are in the parade are polishing up their entries, and spectators are marking their spots to get the best seats. But this year, there's one big change: the parade route. Be sure to take another look at the new one and figure out your parking plan. Officials say the area you may want to avoid is anywhere between Venice and Tampa Avenue.
Everything's going to be shut down during the parade, and some people who decide that they might want to leave during, they are going to be, for all intents and purposes, kind of stuck there.
That event begins at 5:30 p.m. on Saturday with live entertainment, and then the parade will start at about 7 o'clock and will last about 2 hours.
Great event, always packed every year,
And
even
of course,
with the change.
ABC7 will have a
right.
parade float. That's what I'm trying to say.
A truck.
Yes.
We'll have a truck. Look for a truck. When we come back, we're going to show you one of the Suncoast's most popular holiday traditions.
Tonight, the controversy as the president heads to Mar-a-Lago, standing by the Saudis, defending his daughter's personal emails, plus the Arctic blast impacting the Thanksgiving getaway for millions. World News Tonight with David Muir, America's most watched newscast.
If you're looking for the perfect trip that allows you to spend quality time with the family, then discover the great outdoors on an Alabama Black Belt adventure. Create unforgettable memories while hunting, canoeing, camping, and more. Or challenge yourself on Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail, now celebrating 25 years. And while you're here, enjoy a Deep South dining experience. Book your adventure in one of our members' lodges or stay at the Renaissance Montgomery Hotel and Spa. Start planning an Alabama Black Belt adventure today.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
This weekend on the ABC7 live stream.
No need to wait. Get the best Black Friday deals right now during the Black Friday sales event at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. Like KBB's 2017 Best Buy Award overall winner, the Chrysler Pacifica for just $22,999. Or save big and get the new Chrysler 300 Touring with an MSRP over $30,000 for just $21,999. That's a savings of over $8,000. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat in Sarasota today.
This is an important message for anyone with Medicare. You may be eligible for an all-in-one Medicare plan that combines hospital, medical, and prescription drug coverage together with extra benefits that may include dental, vision, hearing aids, and much more. Some of these plans have a $0 monthly premium regardless of your income. That's right. For one low plan premium, or in some cases a $0 premium, you may be able to get coverage for your hospital visits, doctor appointments, prescription drugs, routine dental care, eyeglasses and contact lenses, hearing aids, and possibly more. Today may be the first time you've heard about this type of Medicare plan. The advisors at the Medicare.com helpline are licensed insurance agents who will explain more when you call. Call now to see if you qualify. Call the number on your screen now. Call now to see if you qualify for these benefits. You worked hard for your Medicare. Now is the time for your Medicare to work hard for you. Not affiliated with or acting on behalf of any government agency or program.
It's year-end clearance time at every Gettle location. Over 3,000 new vehicles, over 1,000 used vehicles on clearance right now at Gettle.com. And Gettle Pre-Owned Certified Plus means buying with peace of mind. Get credit help, fast cash for your car, and year-end clearance prices right now at a Gettle dealership near you. Gettle's got it. At Gettle.com.
I'll be right back.
There is nothing like living footloose and fancy-free on the Suncoast. Hakuna Matata, no worries. Don't miss The Lion King live on stage at Van Wezel, March 2019. Get your tickets at vanwezel.org.
Well, what would Thanksgiving be here on the Suncoast without some delicious pie to finish off the meal? People in Sarasota lining up today to get the perfect pie for their feast. At Yoder's, the line lasted most of the morning as the restaurant sold about 5,000 pies today.
And it was the same scene at Der Dutchman just down the road. Pies there packed and stacked up for patrons to pick the perfect one. Bakers at Der Dutchman estimate they sold between 8,000 and 10,000 pies this year. Of course, the favorites on this holiday are pumpkin and sweet potato pie, pecan pie, also a big favorite for many people as well. I love sweet potato pie. I'm excited.
Apple here.
Yeah.
Apple?
We got one from Der Dutchman. It's chocolate cream.
Oh,
yeah.
That one I heard is good. I've seen it before. I heard
They're
it's
all
really
good. I know that. I've had most of the pies there, and they are delicious. You know, interesting tidbit. In 1939, the country was split in terms of the day to celebrate Thanksgiving. 1939. Franklin Roosevelt changed the date there, and not until 1951, everyone now celebrates it in the United States.
Fun fact
tidbit.
there.
Didn't know. On a Thursday. Have a great holiday.
We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Get more for your money during the Subaru Share the Love event at Sunset Subaru. Subaru vehicles hold their value better than any other brand for 2018, according to ALG. And Subaru is Kelley Blue Book's most trusted brand for 4 years running. The Subaru Forester is an IIHS top safety pick for 12 years running. Now lease a new Subaru Forester for just $229 a month or get 0% financing with 0 down. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
Judy here, I think hospice was a tremendous source of support for her.
Absolutely. With Jennifer and Kimberly and Liza's constant contact with us, coming in, just knowing that there was someone with knowledge there to back us up, to answer our questions, it made a world of difference.
It's year-end clearance time at every Gettle location. Over 3,000 new vehicles, over 1,000 used vehicles on clearance right now at Gettle.com. And Gettle Pre-Owned Certified Plus means buying with peace of mind. Get credit help, fast cash for your car, and year-end clearance prices right now at a Gettle dealership near you. Gettle's got it. At Gettle.com.
Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Make your holidays sparkle with style. Browse our amazing showroom, cute collectible cottages, and beautiful Christmas displays. Find the inspiration, selection, and quality you need to deck the halls merry and bright. Christmas Traditions also features the area's largest selection of quality pre-lit Christmas trees, every size, shape, and color, and plenty of decorations to make your home shine for the holidays. Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Visit us on New 301, just a quarter-mile north of University Parkway.
Picking out a new ceiling fan? That's a do-it-yourself. Installing your new ceiling fan?
No.
That's a don't do-it-yourself. For ceiling fans, rewires, or anything electrical, play it safe. And call on the trained electricians from your locally owned Mr. Sparky. It's no accident that so many of our customers are repeat customers. Trust Mr. Sparky for all your electrical repairs.
Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Don't allow your weight to threaten your health or control your future. Excess weight or obesity can cause emotional and physical health risks. But you can take control. The Your Weight Matters campaign offers free resources and tips to help you measure and understand your weight. Take the Your Weight Matters Challenge. The free toolkit prepares you to speak with a healthcare provider about your weight. Your weight does matter. Take the challenge and take control today.
Tonight on ABC 7 News at 7.
I think we're going to see things like this more and more frequently because especially in those early years of social media, people weren't really thinking about how anything they were saying on Facebook or Twitter.
Social media has taken over many of our lives, posting every thought that pops into our head, but can some of those posts come back to haunt us years later? I'm Alan Cohn. You'll have no regrets if you meet me at the Trapezoid.
Tonight on ABC 7 News at 7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Today, everyone is looking for carpeting that lasts longer. G. Fried has you covered with Karastan. With a legacy of quality and integrity, we provide you with a huge selection of Karastan carpets with exclusive lifetime limited warranties. All installed by our highly skilled, highly knowledgeable team. Come ask us why Karastan is the best and most durable. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.